Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is in the US and he's calling out Canada, slamming their support to Khalistani terrorists and accusing Canada of interfering in India's politics. Positions have been hardening on both sides and every aspect of this relationship has been hurt. Tonight, we look at trade again. Given the latest developments and trends, is a trade war in the making? And what will it look like? In other news, China's property bubble is bursting and Beijing is looking for a fall guy. They've arrested the chairman of Evergrande, the most indebted developer in the world. Russia is supplying cooking gas to Pakistan. We'll decode the politics and economics of it. Biden's biggest challenge is walking without falling. His team has a plan to prevent the president from tripping, but it's not working. India's edtech giant Byju's is in the news again. They're firing another 4,000 people. In Iraq, more than 100 people were killed in a fire at a wedding party. And what is Kenya doing in Haiti? All this and more coming up. The headlines first. North Korea expels US soldier Travis King. The 23-year-old was detained in July after he crossed the border from South Korea. Pyongyang claimed that King defected to escape mistreatment and discrimination in the US Army. King is now back in American custody. Iran says it has successfully launched a new military satellite. It's the latest display by Tehran of its aerospace technology. The US has repeatedly warned Iran against such launches. Washington says the same technology can be used for ballistic missiles. Tehran claims its rocket launches are for defense purposes only. In India, violence flares up in Manipur again. Fresh protests over the killing of 2 teenagers by suspected militants. The teens were missing since July. Mobile internet services have been suspended for 5 days in Manipur. All schools have been closed till Friday. The US will let Israelis enter the country visa-free. The Biden administration has confirmed the move. Israeli nationals will now be able to travel to America without a visa starting the end of November. It comes after last week's meeting between US President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. The French ambassador will leave Niger after weeks of tension. It comes 2 months after the coup which ousted its pro-Paris president. On Sunday, President Macron had announced that French troops will also withdraw from this country, from Niger. This was one of the demands of the junta. Big setback for TikTok, Facebook and Instagram in Indonesia. Jakarta has banned e-commerce transactions on social media platforms. The government says it's harming millions of small businesses. From now on, social media firms will not be able to conduct direct transactions, but they can promote products on their platforms. And the UK's first drug consumption room gets approved. The room is meant for users to take illegal drugs under medical supervision. The nearly $3 million facility will be open in Scotland. The idea was first proposed in 2006 during an HIV outbreak in Glasgow, Scotland's biggest city.